Greetings everybody, and welcome back to Wager Talk TV. I'm Pablo Zagoretos here to break down another match for the Leagues Cup that is starting on Tuesday. We got some really interesting matchups and we've done some really good stuff in the previous editions of the Leagues Cup. 64% win rate in all Leagues Cup releases in the last couple of seasons, plus 82 units. 12 and 3 in 4 and 5% releases in the Leagues Cup, plus 31 units. I do have my first 4% best bet loaded for Tuesday in the Leagues Cup. It's a same game parlay. You can find that at wt.buzz/pl. Also on a 9 and 2 run in 4% releases across all competitions, and on a 12 and 1 run in MLS releases, plus 41 units. So head over to my page and you'll find, of course, written and video versions of my other free plays and my premium packages. And we also run a nice promo along with Carmen Bianco. You can get both our plays for the entire competition for just $198. It's a really good price, and of course you'll get some bonus plays in the Copa Libertadores, Copa Sudamericana, Brazilian League, Argentina, and stuff like that. So head over to either the Wager Talks deals page or my page, wt.buzz/pl, or Carmine's page as well. Onwards to our free play. LAFC versus Mazatlan in the Leagues Cup, Tuesday, 10:30 p.m. Eastern. LAFC, they're hosting Liga MX side Mazatlán in the first match of the Leagues Cup, and they're huge -240 favorites here at home. The draw is at plus 360, and Mazatlán are plus 550 underdogs. The Asian spread is set at 1.25 goals. That's split line between 1 and 1.5, and the Asian total is set at 3 goals. Reminder that there are no draws in this tournament. If the result at the end of 90 minutes is a draw, the match goes to penalty kicks to determine the winner. So a win within 90 minutes grants 3 points. A win in penalties grants 2 points. A loss in penalties grants 1 point, and a loss in the regular time, of course, grants 0 points. The top 4 teams from each group, it's Liga MX and MLS, that's the 2 groups, will advance to the quarterfinals, and the tiebreakers in the group stage are first tiebreaker is the greater number of wins within 90 minutes. The second tiebreaker is goal difference. And the third tiebreaker is goals scored. So I think teams will look to not only win but also score a lot in order to finish inside the top 4 spots. Now LAFC, they have not exactly been in great shape lately, especially after the Club World Cup. They did get some wins, but they also suffered some upsets, including the recent home loss to Portland. They also had a 3-3 draw against the LA Galaxy, of course, at home, and also a 1-0 loss to Vancouver. There are reports that Dennis Bouanga, their star player, has received interest from Club America. There are also reports that LAFC, they want to replace him or add, to their roster Tottenham's Heung-min Son, really good player. So I'm not really sure how these reports have affected the team, if at all. But in any case, they remain LAFC. They remain a strong team that usually relies on Dennis Bouanga's form. So if the opposing teams can manage to shut him down, LAFC tend to struggle. So can Mazatlán do that? Mazatlán, they came into last season's Leagues Cup as a team that were extremely weak on the road, and overall nobody expected them to do anything in that tournament, but they proved everyone wrong. They managed to reach the quarterfinals. They were eliminated in the penalty shootout, so they put up a fight against a 10-man Philadelphia. They did have some flashes of brilliance, and I think it was due to their coach. Their coach was Victor Manuel Vucetic, or otherwise known as King Midas, a very accomplished manager at club level with Monterrey, Querétaro, and Pachuca. He's won 3 CONCACAF Champions Cups under his belt, so he also won 6 domestic leagues, but he decided to step down right before this tournament, actually back in May, and now Robert Siboldi took his place. Siboldi, he's had a good run in the Liga MX, mainly with Tigres, Santos Laguna, and Cruz Azul. He's won the Clausura twice and also won the 2019 edition of the Leagues Cup. In 5 matches under his reign with Mazatlán, Mazatlán have adopted a pretty defensive mindset, at least that's what the stats say. None of those 5 matches, that's 3 official matches and 2 friendlies, so none of these 5 matches had 4 goals or more. In fact, 3 of 5 went to the under 1.5, and the other 2 had exactly 3 goals. So the under 3 goals is definitely an option here at minus 110. Now, I remember Tigres under Siboldi's reign, they were not exactly a team that liked too many goals, especially in playoffs and international competitions where the stakes are pretty high. So now up against a seemingly better team, at least on paper, I expect Mazatlan and Siboldi to deploy a defensive mindset here. So I like the under 3 goals at minus 110. Another stat that caught my eye is cards, and Mazatlan in 3 competitive matches in the new season, they got 3, 3 and 4 cards. LAFC are a team that whose opponents, they tend to get a lot of cards when LAFC play at home. So opponents of LAFC get an average of 2.5 cards per LAFC's home match. So Mazatlan over 2.5 cards is minus 110. Definitely an option here, and I like that as a lot. But we don't have the referee yet. Those in charge, they're slacking, and now one day prior to this tournament start, we do not know. They haven't announced the referees yet. And most books are also slacking with card props, but I did find this at Bet Rivers. So let's do a recap. But before our recap, I want to remind you guys to like and subscribe to our channel. Drop a comment below. Let us know what you think about this match. I think it's a strange match. And of course, we're going to be doing this a lot. Me and Carba and Bianco are going to be breaking down a lot of Leagues Cup matches. So let's do a recap. For a total, I like the under 3 goals at minus 110. I think this might actually make my card on Tuesday. For a side bet, small lean on Mazatlán plus 1.25 goal at minus 110. That's a split line between Mazatlán plus 1.5 and Mazatlán plus 1. I think they can put up a fight here. LAFC, they tend to struggle against tight defenses, and I think Mazatlán will deploy a very tight formation here. And for a prop, I like Mazatlán over 2.5 cards at minus 110, but I will make my final decision on Tuesday as soon as the match officials are announced for this match. Again, reminder, I have a 4% best bet loaded for the Leagues Cup on Tuesday, a 12-3 run. Actually, it's not a run, it's a lifetime total, lifetime record of 12-3 in 4 and 5% releases in the Leagues Cup. 64% win rate in all Leagues Cup releases in the last couple of seasons, plus 82 units. We're doing really good stuff, and of course we have a nice promo where you can get Carmen Bianco's and my plays for the entire tournament for just $198. And of course there's other promos that you can find at wt.buzz/pl. Good luck, God bless.